our last episode of Sailing Cayenne 2, before leaving Beaufort, North Carolina, we decided to refuel, do it ourselves, put the dinghy up on the bow, and make sure our ground tackle was in good condition.
It'll outlast, I would say, the rest of the rope wear.
Leaving Morehead City.
Welcome to Sailing Cayenne 2. Join us as we explore the beautiful Chesapeake Bay in our newly refitted Morgantown Island ketch, and watch as we're preparing the final touches for our 2021 snowbird journey from Baltimore, Maryland to sunny tropical destinations.
29 months of interesting hard work on everybody's part. Well, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, the 9th of November, a little brisk and chilly, and we are finally leaving Beaufort, North Carolina. It was a great visit, some fantastic people we met, but we're looking forward to getting on to the next leg of things.
Hey everybody, we're sitting here at Camp Lejeune military base at the anchorage called Mile Hammock. And in the background, you may or may not be able to hear all the ordnance that they're firing off. It sounds like a muffled explosion. Those are mortars. And there's helicopters, and I think tonight we may be boarded by the Black Ops team. Lucky for us, it was a good night's sleep. We got up the next morning, pulled anchor, and headed down to Carolina Beach, not before going through the Figure 8 swing bridge. We ended our day with yet another wonderful sunset, and a reminder of how lucky we are to have our veterans. On the way to Myrtle Beach, the Barefoot Bridge swing operator instructed us to go full speed until the bridge opened up. I guess he was trying to impress us.
There it goes. Nothing like waiting until the last minute.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to Shit Your Pants Barefoot Landing. Barefoot Landing Bridge, Cayenne 2 is clear. Landed airplanes closer to the tower than that. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Barefoot Bridge to both captains. Have a good day and a safe trip. Over.
Well, folks, here we are at Grand Dunes Marina, and the old girl got the gas dock because we're just too big to swing around in here without taking out a couple of $1 million worth of other vessels. So we're going to make this our home for a couple of nights. And there's a Ruth Chris Steakhouse, and there's a bar right there. That's where we're going.
Well, in preparation for our departure the next morning, it was time to ask the dockhands to manhandle the boat and turn us around so we could point out in the right direction first thing in the morning.
It's never too late to teach an old dog new tricks. And this dockhand taught us how to tie a dock line after we finished tying off the cleat. Very cool.
Looks like a 6-knot current, and we have to make a right turn into here. So over there, you'll see now as we're starting to turn, we're going to watch our speed and stay off the shoal and not let the current drift us in. So we're going to give this about half space. And the marker looks to be about right. And as we proceed through this. Well, everybody, it is Sunday, and we are actually at our 4th week. It'll be a week, 4 weeks tomorrow that we left Baltimore. We are at mile marker 424, so that puts us 424 miles south of Norfolk, which means we are about 600 miles total on our trip. And this morning we are heading from Georgetown, South Carolina to McClellanville, and we're definitely in low country. If I put the camera way above, hopefully you'll be able to see more than what we can see from the boat. We've seen a couple of dolphins today, and even though we're about a mile offshore from the ocean, we're up in the ICW. I guess they probably call this the ditch. So we're just traipsing along here. We have a short day ahead of us. We're about 5 nautical miles to McClellanville, to our marina, and then we're going to do some video editing so that you can actually see what we're doing. As we're approaching McClellanville, it's starting to blow up again, so that's always the way. Whenever we decide to dock somewhere, then the wind blows up. Makes it a challenge.
As we're waiting to get to our dock, there's a fuel boat, or a ship boat fueling up, so we have to wait for them to leave so we can get in.
In McClellanville, South Carolina, this is the quaint marina that we have the pleasure of staying at, Lejeune Fuel Oil. And we're going to walk down the country road here to the main street. I think first of all we need to go for a swing on the tire on the tree. Boy, you don't see that every day anymore, especially with white wall tires. One of the sites in McClellanville is supposed to be the 1,000-year-old oak tree, which is not this tree, but this one is just as impressive. Hey everybody, this is McClellanville's 1,000-year-old oak tree. We sailed here all the way from Baltimore just so we could touch the tree, and apparently something good will happen to you if you touch the tree. Maybe. When the world unites with peace and harmony, sailboats and powerboaters raft together. Or they're all abandoned. I think they are. Yeah. Anchor hanging out on one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at all the rigging is always on that sailboat.
Oh yeah. Well, good morning everybody. It is Monday, November the 15th, and we are at mile marker 439.1. It's about 8:30 in the morning. We've been up for 2 hours, an hour and a half on the water moving, and on our way to Charleston, South Carolina. The weather looks cold because it is. It's a little chilly out this morning, and somebody has their pajama pants on just to stay warm. Over top of her other pants. There we go. Anyway, so This is Paul from Charleston Safe Harbor Marina. He got us in, and hopefully we're going to get a good night's sleep because of it. Really appreciate that. This is the longest dock in the East Coast. Longest mega dock. Unbelievable. And I guess they have the mega boats to go with it.
Once we settled into our slip, we decided it was time to tour Charleston, South Carolina. What a fantastic city to be in.
What do you think of that in a smaller size?
But wait, did we find Bernie?
I think it is.
We're not sure if we found Bernie or not, but we are sure that we found fantastic hospitality, great people, and wonderful food in Charleston, South Carolina. We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode of Sailing Cayenne 2. Stay tuned for our next episode where we inadvertently get to practice Bernoulli's principle and almost ending up standing still at full RPM.